Contrary to what people may have come to understand, the Big Bang is in no way the first moment of starting. You realize that there was plenty of space occupied in movement, we'll say time at this point. There was plenty of space occupied movement, which we would refer to as time, that was in the dark for a long time before there was any what we call light. The inner light came on way before the Big Bang, because the Big Bang was a concept of somebody on Earth that we have heard of name-wise this time. So it would go all the way back to like the first kind of molecule we've named, and the first thing that we name back to as far as it goes. And the way that we can figure out its true age is by taking the shape of the word age or the shape of the word time. Sounds really weird because age is more like add, A-G-E. Like there's an A that generates energy. Like you sort of skip the doing and it goes right from generating. It goes a generated energy. It's not like a done energy, a derived or defined energy. It's doing it whatever you like it or not. It's the gyro. It doesn't need a D at that point. But I know that's hard to explain. So then time would be plus I, the straight one up and down I, even on top and bottom, manifesting into 3, which is its thought, its doing, and the outcome. And then the E would be the expressing it, moving it to the right. So with those shapes, you can actually multiply them by the names of the things that you look at. And with the numbers, you can help the shapes. With the numbers, they turn into letters. Well, it's actually the other way, and the letters turn into the shapes, which make broken up numbers. And I mean, it's so wild. But when I start showing you, because it's like you move it over 1 for certain things, you move it over 2 for certain things. Like the 1 is between C and D in the alphabet. And like uppercase, lowercase, do the shape. When you look up from something on the top down, say if you were looking at an A from the top and it wasn't just 2-dimensional or even a 3-dimensional A, if it was an A from the top, like way up top, it wouldn't just be slope with the slash through it. It would be something completely different. So it's like I can't put it into anything more than the words, but I'm getting it to the point where people should understand that our concept of light is much less than, it's much more of a dim idea than what true light is. Light is that living identity generated here plus inside you right now, the light. Like when you are filled with delight, that doesn't mean something bright and fiery. It just means this energetic feeling of wow, of what is going on. Like this is what it's supposed to be. And that's a sound. The wah is a big sound. It's 2, 3, 1. So it's like a spun around line, which is a W is starting from the left top corner down to the bottom, swooping up, making an A down to the bottom, and then swooping up to the right top corner with an A in the center. And it's a wah sound. It's like 2, 3, 1. The one's in the center of it, it's really the A. But then when you say the WA together, it looks like 2, 3, 1. But all along, it was 23 with the 1 in the center of it because there's an A in the center of a W. So there's weird things like that are shapes, and you can see it. When you turn that to one side, it's an E. Turn to the other side, it's a 3. Turn it the other way, it's an M. Put a line underneath it as an M, it's 13, which is the place of M's number. So that's why it starts getting into shapes, lines, slashes, symbols, the way you say it, the way you do it. And it's cool because I can actually speak in that language. I use our words, but I'm talking in a totally different language within our words. So, I mean, I can hop onto your conversation and play along and be like, yeah, that's a bird. I've heard stories about that thing on TV, blah, 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 blah. And not only just regurgitate some stuff that comes out of my mouth that I've heard before from this lifetime or on TV or something that I see a question on a TV show and I answer it according to the trivia answer, but everything's that easy. Like, I don't really care to be a trivia master, or I don't really care to be a puzzle solver or a game winner. In fact, I like losing because I'd rather see people happy about winning. But all that stuff aside, the idea that we have, and I don't mean to say this stuff so casually and make it sound like it's played off, because it's very awesome. It's very important. It's very meaningful. It's the only thing that's meaningful, you know? It is. So let's make the best of the life we have now that we understand what it is, and just in some way we've got to, like, without killing each other, without getting all crazy for no reason. There's no reason to go mad or get crazy at anybody anymore. If you can learn to calm yourself down for a while, and you don't have to get up and go, and you can just sit and be calm and not tell yourself, well, I got to do this because I got to get this done. I got to survive, got to live, got to eat, got to get money. If you can shut that off for 1 week, you will be like, my life is different. I'm never going to go back to that. And no one will make me. No one will make me. If they were going to make me, I'd say, if you really want to get rid of me, just like put me to sleep. Don't do anything harsh and hack me to pieces or anything like that, because we are a morbid world. I don't know. They'd be like, punish him just because he doesn't want to pay you taxes. Go ahead. Go ahead. But I ask you to just give me a shot and let me go to sleep. That's all. Or try to put me to sleep, because I won't die. But Dan's body will just shut off and he'll leave. I don't want to do any kind of weird thing or exit the world in a stupid way, but I'll do whatever I can. I'm only here to die with the truth outside my body and inside my body. I'll be the truth from this moment forward, and there's never been anything but this moment now, so it's not like it's changed since ever. But I've always been the truth. Sometimes I just got stuck in Dan, which is just the very lowercase of the truth. So that's the way things happen. It's the way things are done. So until next time, guys, peace.